Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read, okay? If you'd like one, check out the description. I'll be glad to assist you with doing so. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Okay? Okay, that one to come out. Okay, that was one to come out. First card that we have here, collective, is the Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords is representing an energy of something you need to turn your back on. Something you need to turn your back on in order to change your perspective, to brighten your horizons on a situation. You could feel currently like maybe you have a dark cloud hanging over you. You could feel like you are blocked or things aren't moving the way that you desire, the way that you want. And Spirit is saying there's a need for you to actually make a decision, okay? So it is up to you to make the executive decision to move forward and separate yourself from this situation, okay? The moment that you choose to leave, Spirit is saying you will notice a swift change in your energy. You won't feel so cloudy. You could have maybe a low sense of energy. Maybe you're feeling fatigue. Maybe you're not feeling energetic, not feeling like your normal self. Possibly, collective, you could be around someone who has an energetic connection, a negative energetic connection, attachment to them, Spirit is saying, okay? And the longer that you stay in this connection, whether it's a friendship or romantic, these birds here, represents, a remnant of their energy. And you feel like it's following you, like everywhere you go, no matter what you do, you feel like you're in this dark space and things aren't moving the way that you want them to move. You could be someone who's putting in a lot of work towards a particular endeavor, and you feel like something isn't right, but you just can't put your hand on it. And Spirit is saying it's the people or the person that you are around. This person is very unhealthy. This person could just be someone who stays in the energy of stinking thinking, not having positive thoughts ever, okay? Someone who complains a lot. This could be someone who complains on a daily. This could be someone who calls you on the phone or text message you about their problems. They're constantly messaging you all the time about their problems. You may consider this person to be a family member. This could be a best friend as well. This is someone who confides in you whenever they're going through something, but it's like they're turning you into a waste dump site. They want to dump their toxic energy off onto you. It's okay to be a listening ear at one time or another, but every time you're in connection with this person, they're sharing with you all the sadness, all the badness. They never have nothing new or nice to say. They're rarely in a positive mood. You even rarely see this person smile. This could be male or female. Spirit wants you to be strong and be wise, to speak up to this person and let them know that you don't want to hear it, you need to just walk away, really let this person fall to the side. There are many times in life where you will have to make the choice. You're going to have to tap into your strength, and you have to let go of some people, There will be moments you'll have to hurt some feelings. You'll have to be honest with people, okay? People do not come in your life to stay forever. It's something we don't like to hear. Life is about gains and losses and transforming our life constantly as we move forward on our path until we perish from the planet Earth here. The Spirit wants you to speak up and let this person know you don't want to hear it, or either simply walk away because of this Ten of Swords here. This is a situation where you're feeling bogged down. Okay, Spirit is saying, okay, it's very heavy and it's very intense. This person never has nothing positive or nice to say. They're also very critical of other people. They have you in this energy of this Five of Cups because you have made the choice to reside and continue to communicate with this person. There will be times where you'll have to let family members go and let them go permanently because it's for your well-being. There will be friends you'll have to leave behind, because, it's for your well-being. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing that song. Oh, I can't think of the artist's name. Some of them will always be at the bottom because you met them at the bottom, something like that. But either way, I can't think of the artist's name. But in the song, that's what he's talking about. He's saying you meet people at the bottom, and some of those people are gonna stay at the bottom because that's where they want to be. There are some people who they fester. They love to be in chaotic energy. They love to be sad. They love to be depressed. They actually love being in that dark energy. It's a comfort zone to them. They don't know anything else. And when someone tries to show them something else, they're likely to get offended because when people talk about change, the word change requires work. And there are very few people who are not willing to do the work. It's just the truth. When you mention the word change, changing anything, whether it's changing your outfit, changing your life, changing your speech, anything, the word change involves work, and there are very few people who are willing to do the work. And so that's why it's important for you to have understanding that you can only control you. You cannot control this person who has this negative, dark, energetic attachment. And you need to stop offering yourself as a sacrificial lamb, as a sacrifice. The longer you stay, you're sacrificing your own well-being. You're sacrificing your own prosperity and happiness. And you'll stay in that energy of stagnation until you separate yourself. So Spirit is saying for you to choose yourself. If not, you will experience a tower moment that will get your attention, an unexpected situation that will get your attention regarding this person. And so Spirit is saying, if you're not going to take action, we're going to take action. Okay? Your ancestors do not want you in this Five of Cups and do not want you in this sadness, nor do they want you to experience this tower energy. You are receiving confirmation through this read with the Queen of Cups. You are receiving the information. You are receiving the downloads. This is your confirmation. This is not a coincidence that you are listening to this read. Whether you receive it, if it fits for you, only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. But if it resonates for you, you know who you are. Whether you're offended or mad or whatever you're feeling while you're listening to this read, you know who you are, and you know that it's time to separate from this person. Heed the warning. The next card we have here is the King of Wands. You can have someone who is interested in you, collective, male or female, gender is fluid in tarot. You can have someone who's has the quality of being a leader. And if they're not a leader or an entrepreneur, they could be respected like one on their job, in their community, in their family, their friend circle, very well respected. This person is very self-efficient. This person has their own, they're able to take care of themselves, and they are available. But you do not want to miss out on this opportunity, male or female, because you have chose to stay attached to someone who does not have your highest good in regard. Every time they're talking to you about something negative, something toxic, all the bad things that are happening. They never have nothing good to say. And the more you listen to it, and the more you answer their phone call, the more you hang out with them, it's like you are receiving a dosage of their energy. Okay. And it's just not healthy. Once again, with the Knight of Cups, Spirit is saying this person, I said, they're very, they're available, and they're, ready to cross your path. A love interest, someone who would like to get to know you, someone very romantic, someone very kind, someone who is available, self-efficient, male or female. Okay. Both masculine and feminine energies do reside in all humans. Okay. So this is confirming this energy is present and ready to cross your path. But you have to first leave behind what does not, serve you for your highest good, so that you don't miss out on this opportunity of this person here. Okay? Miss out on the experience of having a healthy love connection. Okay? This person could be someone who likes to bring flowers. Whether this is something they do for whoever they date, this person is very romantic. Okay? All right. Male or female. Men get flowers too. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The next and the final card we have here is the Queen of Wands. Okay. So it's time for you to make the executive decision. You have all the power that you need. You are in full control of your life, and only you know the life that you desire. And it's up to you to give yourself the opportunity to live your best life. Okay. You were put here on planet Earth for many reasons, but you were not put here to allow anyone to use you as a dumping site, to dump their negative, toxic energy onto you. And it's like an energy swap. It's like an energy vampire. You know, they're telling you all these negative things. Then when you leave their presence or you're no longer around them, even if it's over the telephone, you feel drained or your mood shifts and it changes and you don't know why. It's this person and you know who the person is, Spirit is saying. So just like that wand is in her hand and that light is dropping in her palm and she's very excited, the moment that you separate, you can ignite your magic and your wand that is within and go ahead and live your best life. Okay? He or she is waiting for you. They're waiting to cross your path. Okay? You are possibly trying to manifest a love connection and they are trying to manifest as well. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Okay? Is there anything else collective needs to know? Anything else I need to know? Bam! This is a high card in the tarot deck. This is the sun energy. This is the perfect time to separate yourself from this person or these group of people. This is a perfect time to choose self-preservation. This is the perfect time to save yourself. Okay? And you do not have to announce your departure. We have to get out of that, like we're small children. Hey, I just want to let you know I'm leaving. No, you can just never return again. Okay? Confirming. There's a love interest waiting to meet you. Male or female. There's a love interest waiting to meet you, collective. You're receiving the confirmation. So remain optimistic about your love life and about your life overall, okay? About your present as well as the future. Someone who wants to embrace you, exchange that equal reciprocity. Lots of passion, lots of love. Okay? Someone that is of your vibe and of your tribe. And then you can sit on your throne. Okay? With the Queen of Swords here. In authority. No nonsense. The Queen of Swords is no nonsense. He or she has been there and done that. And that's what the heart behind those bars is representing. Not that she or he is not open to love. It represents that they have been bruised, but they're not broken. And they're not naive or gullible. It represents that they are aware. They are open. This person is open to love, open to receiving new positive energy. But the sword on the side, as well as this heart with the bars, is just letting you know that I am aware of who I am and where I come from. Okay? So this concludes the read, and I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.